but right now, this is where it all counts. This is where these players know they want to make tomorrow.
Dude, this zoom in on Chag is actually wild.
On
I'm not
his
gonna
chin,
lie, dude.
on bro's chin.
They're like relentless about it. So that's hilarious. So yeah, it looks like they're gonna get started. And yeah, I mean, like we said, Mario can definitely bring his curveball. Obviously, like in the U.S. specifically, there's Marios that are very neutral heavy, like Dark Lizzie, and then there's like masher Marios in your face, like Skinny the Food, other players of that caliber. So
True.
Vortex probably gonna have to be a little bit of a mix of the two, especially because Palutena, one of those characters that can just keep you out and juggle you if you're not careful.
Yeah, and I feel like this is one of those like classic old matchups. You know, just like a lot of, you know, both the characters they don't have a lot of direct cheese, but it's more like, you know, Mario has his ability to get super early kills, but other than that, you know, other than randomly killing you like you might do right now, he's relatively like a straightforward character to fight. And Palu is also, you know, similar. You know, she's going for these back airs. She's going to eventually hit you off stage and kill you with a ledge trap or an edge guard at high percents. Yeah,
absolutely. And I love, like, Chag has this, like, flow charts. He uses Dare a lot, like, compared to even some of the other Palus that I've seen. And then at that point, it's like, okay, do you air dodge, I back air. Do you jump, I up air, right? Like, he has his flow chart set up pretty well. But so do the Marios, right? As soon as you get that reset on that PS2 platform, this stage is very, very scary to deal with, especially, like, around 50 or 60.
Yeah, but I mean, and Mario's got so many good stages, so it's not that surprising that we end up on PS2. This is the classic starting stage that everybody likes to see, but getting the first stock for Chag. Now, just a little bit of stinger coming out from Vortex, hitting a forward smash right off the boot.
Yeah, I mean, the big thing is like, you know, because Chag wants to land with that Nair, Vortex knows that he can kind of just guess. He either guesses and gets the kill, or he takes like 40, which is, he's probably already ready to take 40 anyways, right?
Sure.
So definitely a risk reward that he was very much willing to do. Chag also really likes to go for these air dodge reads specifically compared to some of the other Palutenas that obviously, like us being from the States, we have the pleasure of getting to see. So he also is really good at using those burst range, like unreactable side beats that are right in front of you, because they give you very little time to react. So something like Mario up B could be what is, that's the answer to that, but we'll have to see for sure. So far, Chag, though, doing a really good job having a lead the second stock.
Yeah, I mean, we did see another read there of the air dodge. Vortex a little bit too antsy on that. It does get caught with a second explosive flame. A lot of money being made by Chag by that move in the corner.
Yeah, for sure. He's definitely catching. That's the second stock in a row that he's caught him with explosive flame. So really scary. Those tech options on those platforms could be scary. And again, catching the landings with that F smash. I actually really like that from Vortex. So not
These
really.
These guys are smashing.
Yeah,
they're smashing.
And that's the cool thing, right? Is like, you know, these characters are very much like, and they're very popular, like especially, and they're very meta relevant. So everyone is always constantly trying to, like, you know, reinvent the wheel a little bit. And I love that they're, you know, not really going defensively, which Ultimate can be. They're just kind of in each other's faces. It's really cool to see.
Yeah, and a little bit of unfortunate fall out of the Nair for Chag, but still just able to get back to stage, retain stage control, and getting out of the corner versus Palu is certainly a tough feat. And the up smash, the Pillar of Light, and we already have a bunch of Chag fans in the corner just whistling and yelling for their boy.
Yeah, certainly. I'm actually staying with Chag, and I actually saw his mom here as well, so
that's cool.
It's really cool to see. Shouts to the Chag family as well. I mean, his mom is a really big supporter. She's at these like majors whenever he's competing.
That's
and
really
then
cool.
His older brother used to compete in Smash 4. He's a really good Foxman named Arctic, who doesn't really play as much in this game, but he was really good at the beginning of Ultimate, like maybe year 1, and then just kind of decided it wasn't for him. He's been on the Rivals grind specifically, but it's cool to see. Yeah, it's cool to see not only the Chag family, but also the Chag supporters, all the fans out there cheering for them. So
yeah, I love just seeing the support group that a player has. It's always fun to see them in their element, really just having that whole community behind them. Because that's really what, you know, the Smash community is about. Second thing is community, and it's just as important as the first.
Yeah, certainly. And so the big thing here, though, Town and City, I like this pick because you do have those, like you said, Mario doesn't really have that, like, doesn't really have a bad stage. Maybe if you take away platforms, and maybe he doesn't get, like, these resets. But Chag also really likes the stage. You know, back throw kills earlier, back throw, back air, and then, you know, the top blast zone, you know, up smash is going to kill anyways, so he's not really super worried about having a slightly bigger blast zone at the top. So
yeah, I mean, he wants a bigger blast zone at the top against Mario. Like, twice in a row, he's been hit up in the air, and he probably would have died on any other stage. But finally, the second up smash is going to get the job done at 151. Still a very huge lead for Vortex, though, and Chag has to figure something else out if he wants to take this game.
Yeah, Vortex heard the crowd and was like, all right, let me shut y'all up real quick.
Yeah, not today.
Yeah, absolutely. But so far, I mean, this is not the out of the realm of possibilities. This is like Cal's-esque like layout is also really good. Specifically, if Mario ever wants to go to the platform, Chag can Explosive Flame, and it covers a pretty good chunk of that
Explosive Flame is so good against that platform, but oh my god, trying to go for the... Didn't get the full combo that he was looking for, but another forward smash. Vortex has been so good at hitting these, and another attempt at caping. I like the idea. I mean, it's good to figure out, you know, how you can sort of steal a game, right? When you're ahead like this, those high reward, low risk options are just a really great way to put the game completely away from your opponent.
Yeah, certainly. And right now, actually kind of giving Chag a taste of his own medicine, Vortex. Going for these down throw, charge F smash to kind of read the air dodges. Because you know that he wants to go for maybe like back air, wants to go for maybe like up air. So Chag is trying to air dodge those, gets the back air though. And not out of the realm of possibilities. I mean, this is still, you know, anyone's game. One Palu combo, and now, you know, you pretty much can tie the scores up. But, I mean, an F smash at the ledge here is definitely spelled due for Chag.
Yeah, it's basically a... you know, it's basically a game that revolves around Chag finding that big opening that he's been looking for the rising nair or the, you know, just something that can get him a lot of percent. But the up smash has really found its mark in this game. 3 of them connecting already, and Vortex sitting pretty with a whole stock lead. I mean, but that's what you're talking about. That's the Chag there. Oh man, if you hit one more, it might have evened the game right back up. But now Vortex fighting center stage. Chag trying to force his way in with a couple aerials, but Vortex fighting back really well. And the wind box gets the stock. What a way to answer back. I mean, I said he needed something big, and that certainly was.
Yeah, definitely not what he might have calculated that. He might have just been going for an F smash just to get the damage, but ends up working out in his favor regardless. But yeah, Vortex has been doing such a good job at catching these landings that Chag wants to do, especially with Nair, right? A big approach option, right, for Palutena. Probably not the approach option. And Vortex doing a really good job of catching these, but right now, Chag trying to bring this back, knows the crowd is on his side, waits for an air dodge, doesn't get it, but now is a situation where he could have gotten a big ender right there, but doesn't get anything. Vortex, one last chance at life.
Yeah, has been going for a lot of those fireballs in the corner, and Chag has really punished him the last couple times. So I'm wondering if Vortex is going to keep going for that option, because it seems to be a little dangerous. Now Vortex giving up center stage a little bit, but catches the warp with a 4th up smash of the game. All 3 stocks taken by it.
Yeah, the MVP right there for sure. And, you know, the way where he's placing it is also, like, really smart, knowing that Chag likes to teleport cancel on these platforms. Like, you give him Battlefield, you give him Town & City, even PS2, right? He has enough space to teleport cancel off of the edges and then try to find something after. And Vortex doing a really good job of just covering that space, right? And that's like the big Mexican like play style as well, is like they always talk about positioning and like able to just react off of, like their rewards are just simple reactions off of good positioning, which was exactly what we saw right there. Chag gonna opt to go for a change of scenery here on the Callus.
Yeah, and Palus have been liking this stage a lot recently. I know Luis is a huge fan of this stage. Gets a ton out of that first combo, even hunting up in the air with another up air and a dash attack, 76% off the first interaction. Can't be too mad about that one.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, Mario does have access to the wall jump on this stage as well, which, you know, we could see end up working out in his favor in the future towards the end of this game potentially. But so far, Chag finding a down tilt back air, not going to be it just yet, but the explosive flame, not going to do it either, but the up air catching him, landing, trying to find some footing, not able to give it to him. Chag, good first stop so far.
Yeah, 3rd time's a charm on that edge guard. But I mean, now, gets another neutral air. This is where he got a huge combo last time. Doesn't get land on the platform like he was looking for, but every single time it feels like Vortex is not hitting the GI for these down throws, and Chag's getting 3 extra percent on the down throw back airs, which I do not think is true at all, the percent he's been hitting it. I've been watching for the true ones, but yeah, I mean, it's still just lots of percent, lots of catching of Vortex's panic options and disadvantage, and getting a huge amount of stage control and damage from each of these situations here as Chag.
Yeah, and it feels like the name of the game right now for Chag has been throw out one move and then wait for Vortex to like just press a button and like a panic option, right? Like we see those aggressive aerials and we see, you know, how Vortex wants to try to reverse the situation. Chag has just been waiting, getting F tilts off of the parries just to, you know, cover a ton of space as well. So Vortex needs to find something, goes for the bear, no one home for it though. Right now though, Chag trying to find something, and again, a callback to the first few games, that F smash to catch a landing.
I swear, my man's Vortex does not know how to take a stock other than a smash attack.
Yeah,
I think that's 5 out of 6 stocks that he's taken with a smash attack. That's really funny.
Yeah, and you know, casual players, the ones that spam smash attacks, you know what? It's viable, right?
Yeah,
Vortex
I mean,
showing us that
he's
you can
making
do
it happen at, you know, top 128, winner's side.
Yeah, so far, gonna need to do something big right here. I mean, Rage Mario could definitely get you a stock right here. I mean, you can net a gift especially as well with the cape and with the flood. Definitely gonna set one up. So you see the flood's already coming out, but Chag, one back here. Yeah, even from across the stage on Kalos, able to do it, and Chag able to take that second stock and now has a little bit of a lead for himself, but can you capitalize and force this to a game 4 with a 2-1 lead? Because you want that stage counter pick for a potential game 5.
Yeah, for sure. And Chag, though, really, really in control of this game. This Kalos pick looking absolutely phenomenal. We see a really deep nair, and it is going to get the job done. No jump out of Mario and too far away from the wall. So, great showing there by Chag. 2-stock victory, but, I mean, still, there's a game on the board already on the other side.
Yeah, it's, you know, Vortex is not going to go down without swinging, without a fight. I mean, like you said, putting himself on the board, tying up the set count, especially like, you know, you get the Chag power up from the crowd,
yep,
and, you know, you go back and still win that next game anyways. Like, it just goes to show, you know, how much you really have in tank. And Vortex definitely has a lot right now, but definitely back against the wall. Loser side on the horizon. If you can't close out this game to force it to a game 5, I wonder what the pick is going to be.
Yeah, it is interesting. This it is back to Town and City. Not changing it up at all. This was where he won the last game, and since there's no DSR, perfectly free to go back to it. And you know, why not fix? Sorry, why fix what's not broken?
Yeah, and Chag, like, you know, not banning it feels very comfortable on this stage. Obviously, you probably ban something like, you know, Battlefield, maybe Smashville Small Battlefield.
He probably banned Smashville and Battlefield for sure, and then maybe Small Battlefield as well.
Yeah, just for the comfort, but so far right now, you know, Vortex showing that this is actually one of his better stages, and that maybe Chag should be thinking twice about what to ban. But so far, I mean, this is definitely scary. These mid percents, you get like easy ledge trap situations because all you got to do is you do down prepare and sets far enough so you can just set up a ledge trap. Chag, though, trying to find an opening here. The explosive flame, no one home yet.
Yeah, looking for another backwards aerial. Still, okay, finding the catch with the tech and a little bit of a clip with the fireball does get Chag in a situation where he can't use the 2-frameless warp. But, okay, just a grab. Probably gets a kill here. Yep, back throw. Easy, does it.
Yeah, and that back air to cross up the shield and make Chag whip something out of shield was so smart, and Vortex able to catch on. Holding in.
Bro needs to stop holding in on these down throws. It's been like 6 or 7 in a row.
Yeah, like maybe he's afraid that it's still like the window. Maybe he's not as familiar with the window in terms of when the DI can actually really influence that back air.
Nah, the window is when you stop holding in and stops hitting. That's the whole window. I mean, I guess if you don't hold anything, he can also hit it. But
yeah,
definitely when you hold it.
So far, though, not looking too bad right now. Back to even Stevens. I mean, the stocks are all even percents. I mean, you already know that Vortex is trying to come out for blood, and the Nair interrupting that combo. This is a scary situation right there. Chag able to escape narrowly and just slot in that forward air just to keep himself, you know, just to avoid, you know, this like up air ladder combos, especially on the platforms. And now having this FP variant going to be really, really important for Chag to keep Mario at bay, and finds another back air, and now set point for Chag if he can close this out.
I hate to say it, but you can DI out on that one too. No, I mean, still, Vortex has been playing really well despite getting caught by a couple like knowledge checks that he's not quite aware of. And now, though, just huge damage coming out on Chag's side. Not able to catch the landing, but once again, Vortex trying to get these smash attack reads, and it's not quite working anymore. They have been what has been keeping him in the set. But so far, Chag has been aware of them this game.
Yeah, certainly right there. You see the mix-up right there. You see the empty hop and then trying to throw out that smash attack. And like you said, not really panning out the way he wants them to anymore. Chag definitely much more aware of those multi-hits, going to the spot dodges. I love the coverage from Chag. One more chance at life here for Vortex. Needs to find something big here. Holds out with the air dodge. The back throw, not going to be it just yet. One more could certainly do it here.
He did DI out.
Was that a kill?
Wow, all right. That was a little bit of an awkward way to end the set, but hey, Chag will take it for sure.
Yeah.
Catches the DI on that down tilt once again.
Yeah,
and
you hear the
3-1.
crowd. You hear the
Yeah,
crowd.
oh yeah,
go
I hear the
crazy
crowd.
as well, so.
They're going crazy. Lots of love in the air for the Chag crowd. Chag, yeah, they're happy for him.
Yeah, one of the, Chag, one of those players who, one of the former World Warriors. I mean, right out of COVID was going everywhere. I mean, we saw him in the Middle East. We saw him in South America. We've seen him in North America. I mean, so definitely willing to travel everywhere just to play this game that we all love. So
again. Hey.
that definitely is a result. As a result of that, you definitely can amass a bunch of fans, especially on home soil. So Chag able to close it out, push himself into top 64 winner side tomorrow.
Yep, and that's the goal, man.